The game crashed. There it goes. Already see another read.
When you were little, did you ever have dreams that felt so real you believed they were true? You probably did. But did any of them really happen? One did to me. A couple of months ago, someone sent me a letter. Someone I thought wasn't real.
Good voice acting so
It
far.
all started 2 years ago, in October of '88.
Like a song intro here.
Sophia! Where are you?
Okay, I'll retract that. She sounds much older.
I had promised to go camping with my sister Sophia and her friends, near Baker's Hill. We'd been there many times when
Can
we
I
were
use that?
younger, but this
No.
is the first time since I moved back.
Visually, this looks really damn good. Alright, seeing if it's gonna artifact here. That's my main fear. I did throttle the game a bit, but I'm thinking maybe I can get away with actually playing this without the come on, see what happens. Could probably get away with it. Could probably get away with it.
Stay there. I'll find a way over.
Sounds like a grown old lady.
I woke up in the middle of the night and found my sister's tent empty.
Okay, one step at a time. You can do this. Calm and easy.
The night before, Sis and her friends sat around the dying
Okay, it
fire.
is artifacting. I just saw it. Let's switch it back to that. Be good then.
Waiting through the night, talking and giggling. It had been tough for her.
Because I'm trying to
Moving back and everything.
play at a resolution is
To
different
move like this wasn't like her.
than the quality. And it looks like it's still artifacting a bit. Alright. View distance, that's why. Let's try that. Nope, it's still artifacting shit. It's just the, it ain't my computer necessarily, it's the actual, encoding. So, literally artifact like that. So my next resort would be literally be like that. Nope, still doing it. Again, the game runs gorgeously on my computer, on my end. It's just when I'm looking at the actual feed, it is doing that. Let me try turning it down some more then. Preset low. That. Set it to... Try that. We'll keep trying to adjust the settings, see if we can find that sweet spot where the... Nope, it's still doing either way. So it really doesn't matter what I set it to at this point. Thank you, Tai Tai, for that host. Currently goofing around the settings here in Lake Ridden. Yeah. Yeah, that yes. Yes. Yes, Tai Tai. See this? See this? I've been doing this for like a couple of moments here. But how did the rest of your stream go? I wonder if it's something to do with the VSync. If I turn that off, I'm gonna have to reset the... Because you won't be able to see anything at all. Set the custom. Do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That. Reset it real quick. Reboot it up again. Yeah, it seems like the actual game, though, unfortunately, I mean, again, it plays excellent on my end. Like, it's smooth, looks gorgeous, looks pretty. But then I go and look at it on the feed, it's artifacting like crazy. So it's just literally the bit rate's going insane. Let me see what happens here after I turned off the VSync. Was it VSync that did it? Like, was it literally VSync that was causing it to do that? Yeah, it was fucking VSync. Yeah. I literally just turned off VSync, reset the game, and now I don't really see too much artifacting. Yeah, it was literally VSync. So whenever I play a game in the future now, I have to turn off VSync and it'll seem like it'll actually fix it. Oh no, never mind, I see it. Never mind. Spoke too soon. It isn't as bad now, but it's... every once in a while it'll do it. But VSync seems like it was part of the problem. Yeah, now it's getting worse the more I let the game play through.
Ugh, it really stinks in here.
Alright, let's see if we nerf it even more now. We'll turn off a lot of the textures, stuff like that. I mean, again, the game looks crisp otherwise. On my October 84, I've brought the Lodge, or 13th October 84, so this is British style writing. This is the last place that I'd go, but I fear that I have no choice. Hopefully I'll find some answers here. December 1st, 1984, I found the trail that we walked last night. It feels like a lifetime ago, which strange being here again after what happened. It's so tranquil when it should be. Yeah, again, it's like all the textures and everything I have to turn off because the filtering, for some odd reason, and the encoding process just go fucking insane. That's just how it is, because again, I'm on a wireless connection, so it's trying to transmit so... You know, that's what someone brought up to me, too, that the thing I'm using here, the powered Ethernet thing here for my internet, it could be also the problem as well. It's getting bottlenecked, so you see in the artifacting. So it's trying to do so much, and so it's not liking it though. So I'm gonna have to go do the following and try to get an updated adapter in the future that's, you know, can get a stronger connection, and I can just be able to, you know, do stuff like this a little bit better. So I'm gonna have to look up in the future a new Ethernet powered Ethernet thing here for my computer, so I can have a stronger connection so it's stable. That's the main reason why you're seeing a lot of the feed here just pixelate as it does most games, because just it's trying to do so much and it's only so much that thing can do. I think it's like limited to a certain bit. I think it's like literally 1500 or something like that, or 1000 whatever, 1500 megbps, whatever the heck it was. I mean, it's an older Ethernet thing here, so they like it's a young chicken here. 20th February 1985, some kids were here and I chased them away. I'll have to put a gate to block the path along the ravine. This place isn't safe for anyone. March the 10th, 1985. I'm ashamed that I can't recall his face in my mind yet. I remember that night vivid as I remember yesterday. I wasn't imagining things. There was something here and I will find it. March 11th, 1985. I can't believe this is 50 years ago today. That still haunts me. I have to write it down. We were just kids when me and my brother went to the lodge. One night we drank a little too much and my brother wanted to go for a walk. I've not been so drunk. If I had been so drunk, I would not have stopped. I would have stopped him rather. We came to a clearing in the woods, and my brother ran in front of me. The air became colder around me. Then something happened. By an unknown force, he was thrown into darkness like a paper in the wind. Like something snatched him in the thin air. The cliffs cracked down, and the stones fell into the clearing. I screamed and tried to get over to them, but I couldn't. All these years that everyone blamed me, but I never doubted I knew what happened that night, and I would do everything in my power to get to the bottom of this thing. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. Really cool. I believe you, someday you will come to me. Yours. And so if you can't read the font, they'll do it for you like that. Make it simple. Yeah, it seemed like it might have fixed a bit more. Again, it's just the textures that trying to get transmitted through the see, again, I'm trying to break down exactly what it's doing. Note to self, change the code when I come back. Next code will be the same as the year he went missing. What is it again? I should be careful. Alright. So I think it was 1983 or 1984. Let me double check. I'm gonna say 1985. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Okay, tad note to the gate. Two, 3, 2. Yep.
All these people went missing here?
Okay, got a, it's like a information, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I do apologize again to the devs if anyone from that said team watches this and they see that artifacting. It's not a good representation of your product. Unfortunately, my bitrate is acting up with this. It isn't the game's fault. Just putting that clear cut. It is not the game's fault. Maybe there's something in the shed that can help me figure out code to the locked gate. Okay, I was in the shed. I looked up the gear. Yeah, so these are not hints that are gonna like really spoil it. Correct code is the one before the year. This is the one before the year the man's. Alright. Welcome back. Okay, so he said something about. Oh wait a minute, I'm thinking of it. I'm looking at thinking of the wrong note. Okay. Okay. Gonna look for a 50 years ago today. So 50 years ago. Okay. 1935. Yeah, it's that right there. Yeah. 1935. I'll try 1942 as well. Yeah, the actual hints aren't find the code for the gate. So I'm assuming 4343 then would be like a kind of like a underneath the actual date. Nope. Alright, let's try some different numbers here. Basically, it's a lot like Riven or Uru or whatever else. I'd say it's more like a actual puzzle game than it is more of a walking sim. Games unlike Dear Esther and all that. This one is more definitive, like an adventure game, than an actual walking sim. Walking sims, you just walk through purely and that's it. This one... Yeah, I'm lost. Alright, let's look at the codes here. Yeah, because I am glaring right at that 1935. Like, clearly at that 1935. Yeah. Because you do have an inventory system technically with the notes. Alright. Let's try 1845. I think I already did that already. The year that the guy disappeared. Alright, so what I'm going to do is literally grab this piece of paper here and just write down all the numbers I put down so far. So let's go ahead and go to that. Let's go to that. So far I did 1935. Even though it told me the answer, it's not actually working. Yeah, I shaved the stubble on the side. I think I did 1942, I can't remember. Alright, 1942. Unless they mean the exact date. Like as in the month and a day, then that would make complete sense. So March. $1103. Okay, it's not British then. Nope. Alright. If there's any specific dates on here, I can read that. I think I did 1935. Let me double check that. Okay, I did that. Which obviously I did. I just looked down just now and realized I just did put that. 4-4. Alright, so 1141. Okay, we'll try 0, I'm sorry, 0. Wow, where the hell am I getting all these digits from? 0667. Uh, 6291. We'll try 6291. Nope. Wait, you're right. Nope. No, you don't even apologize. It's alright. What is it again? Numbers. Five, 2, 6, 4. 5264 was it? I shit you not, I looked through that entire... Apparently 5264. Which made no fucking sense to me.
I knew she wasn't herself when I reached the other side of that broken bridge. She would have waited for me. Hey, anyone in there? Empty. Where did they run off to?
Okay, a couple pages. Dear Diary, I pulled it off. My mom thinks I'm staying with 1334 while I'm really out with Rich. He got one of his friends, Bob Y, to drive us up to the old lake house at Old Lake Ridden cabin. Apparently they often hang out up there. He knew that the key code to the lock gate. Haha. I overheard him talking to Bob I about how he thinks he's going to score tonight. He's definitely not. I hoping to have an amazing night. XX. P.S. Rich is so sweet and so corny. Trying to seduce me. He's prepared the sweetest campsite with the colored lights and a cozy picnic. Like from some bad romantic comedy. No way. Bob, baby, to me. What the fuck is up the numbers? P.S. Okay, I'm not even gonna redress that P.S. shit.
A few days later, the young girl was found wandering around the forest, mumbling.
Is he?
I'm not sure what happened to the guy she was with. I know people went out looking for him, thinking he had done something to her. He somehow got away.
That's actually quite sweet. Oh, that's really cute. Ty, let's do that, and then we can wander in the woods after it. No, I'm teasing. That's actually really cute, though. Basically. Yeah. I noticed the performance in the game's taken a spike, so I think I'll wrap it up here. And again, it's like I don't want to stop playing because I'm really liking this. I'll play it off stream and just... Alright, so someone lost their glove. Oh, this game so far has been really excellent. You know, I'm really loving the kind of just go in blindly, but then get a good chunk of story as you're going along. It's just like everyone's gone to the Rapture, where you had this game where it didn't quite tell you what was happening, but it told you enough to basically go off of. I gotta say, this keyboard is moving really nice. Like I'm able to move like a gent. Right. 12th of March, 1985. I've reached the old gate. It's exactly the same when my brother and I passed through here. We jumped over the wall That night, but I'm an old man now. Continued. I found a small box. I'm trying to get it open. Continue. This box is impossible to open. Try to jump over the wall. I'll leave it back here when I come back. Found a box. What's the box? Memory game, I'm assuming. That's right, game. You can't fuck with me when it comes to memory puzzle games. I'm really good at those. Because my eyes will visually look at an item.
I think it's missing a piece.
I will literally put in a visual cue like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5 across things just mentally, and I'll have them just stapled to them. By the way, I'm making up all this bullshit as I speak because I don't really do that. I just pay attention.
You're probably wondering why I squeezed through that tight crevice.
Oh.
But at the time, I just needed to get to my sister quickly. I realized that I've been looking for my sister for some time. For that funny, carefree girl who was always so sweet.
Then I found her head lodged up a pike next to a tree. That's why I knew she fucked up, and I left. I said, see ya, bitch. Yeah. Slightly. I mean, they're very reminiscent, rather. Transition, what the hell's transition? Reminiscent of the old games like Myst, Seventh Guest, Gabriel Knight, you know, list goes on. Of a lot of the vintage adventure games of old. I mean, if you really have a tie-in towards it.
I think a piece is missing.
He's correct. That's the solution, it looks like.
I think a piece is missing.
Which would be over there. What?
I think a piece is missing.
Okay. That would be the piece.
Wow.
What? Not stoned enough for this shit. Okay, so it's that. Yeah, it's a tile puzzle here. I'm trying to figure it out. Symbols are from the darkness. They amass power. Okay. Have some candles, make it kind of moody here. Okay. Like, so far, though, I gotta say, the game just looks so freaking good. I mean, again, I've nerfed the graphics on my end just for the sake of the stream to try to make the artifacting as less intensive as it was. But again, as far as the game goes, though, really stellar.
I think a piece is missing.
Everything's missing. Everything is terrible. Alright, try that. Wait, no, because that one's saying... Okay, so once... Okay, I'm thinking that is going to change if I put some pieces in there. That's that piece right there, and it would be the left to that. So it would have to be located right there. So it's going to tell me to put that piece there, so I'm going to go like that. Yeah, you're going to see it right there. And that makes no goddamn sense. How the hell you put the other pieces on there? Yeah, because out of all the pieces, there's those two. The only ones I actually... Do I have the X one? Yeah, I have the X one. So that... So see, maybe if it's like you have to place it in a certain order in order to stick. Maybe. Yeah. Because it looks like the only one that really shown up was this one. Keep going in the wrong direction. Yeah, you can see it's popping up right there. Again, that one's hunky-dory.
I found myself in the most stunning garden I had ever seen, forgotten for many years. Sophia had obviously not been there. I needed to find a way out.
Ah. Okay, so there's several. Cool. Now I understand. Now my slow brain catches on. Did that catch it? I can see light down there, I can't tell. Yep, we grabbed it. Excellent. So now we need to do that one. We're gonna look for the other entrance. So far, I'm really happy with this keyboard. Yeah, candle like a child. Okay, whatever. Poetic, I like it. Crazy like a fool. What up, daddy? Cool. Crazy like a fool. Daddy, daddy cool. Daddy, daddy cool. I'm singing a frickin' song now here. Okay, so an arrow. Our career's over. I'm assuming you have to light them all up. Dear construction worker, I must say that you're acting very irrational. I do not approve of being ungodly or mad. The lower garden is a perfectly normal place. Leaving this work unfinished will have severe consequences for you. I warn you that I have many contacts. I will send a note to my friend in town who is a barber. Surely you'll have trouble finding new jobs after this. Who is... What? Oh, I get what they mean, because barbers gossip a lot, okay. Yours, Eleanor. Don't fuck around with the barber, apparently. Got some serious bill. Trim your fucking mustache a little bit too close to the skin. Fucking punch you right in the face. Go fuck with the barber. Barber's like a hitman. Okay, then nope. I think it was right there, I think. Oh, it's one of these kind of puzzles. It'll activate. Okay. What? Oh, this is going to be a lot of drawing. Okay, first things first, let's draw. This is going to be a lot of doodling. So I'm going to be sitting here just looking blankly at my little app here for a moment. Okay, so we got 4x4. Okay. Or I could just do it the old-fashioned way, with the DanVanDam strong style here, and spend 3 hours doing this. Okay. There's a method behind my madness, I assure you. Yeah, because everyone next to that will unlock that. Yep. See?
Congratulations on finding the first puzzle box kits. The lower garden didn't exist when I came to the estate. The carpenter said it would be impossible to use the sunken land. As you can see, I proved them wrong. In only 10 years, I managed to drain the water permanently. I created a beautiful garden, but more importantly, an area for scientific experiments.
Like I said before, it's the DanVanDam strong style of thinking. And then the funny thing is, I legitimately turn off my brain and just flow with the puzzle. That ain't an exaggeration. I'll literally not think about what I'm doing and just do it. And believe it or not, it actually works. Break this seal and evil will be released. Curse the day. The symbols turn crimson. Okay. You know what, Ty? I'll give you something really Craigasm about. There you go. There you go, Ty Ty. Just for you. Because now it's actually bugging my scalp as well. Alright. And one more. The swiggly, which is, looks like it's over here. Swiggly. Yeah, I see some little bit of artifacting here. It'll rip the fabric of reality apart. Thank you for those bits, Tai-Tai. Oh, and I'll really blow your damn mind. Boom. It's actually kind of a cool day today, so I'm actually let my hair down. Dear construction worker, I do not see what the problem lies. Stone pieces glowed a little, nothing more than that. Plenty of things glow. It does not make them. You said 100 biddies. Thank you, Dad. It looks like they defaulted my notification for that. You're out of town. A lot of people will hang around the hospital. If you think some of them leave the boss alone. It's not junk. I made it for the kids. Yours, Ellen. I see it in there.
I think a piece is missing.
Oh. Wrong feature. Wrong way. Well, shit. When the symbols turn crimson.
Did you just come through there?
I did. I'm looking for my sister Sophia. Have you seen her? My name is Marie.
That's a lovely name. Marie. I'm Nora.
Where are you?
What do you mean? I'm right here. Oh. Sometimes when I wake up, no one can see me all day. Must be one of those days.
What is this place?
You're not supposed to be in there. All I hear is, Nora, don't go in there. But it's very exciting that you're here.
I think I better get going. I need to find Sophia.
Another girl. And she's missing? Then we'll need to find her. Run up to the house and we'll see if we can spot her.
In it. Oh, my mouse is acting weird. Yeah, the graphics are turned the hell down, so I couldn't really see the textures very well. I had to squint. It's because I had to turn the shit down and the textures aren't as good. And again, it's not against the game, because the game, again, the game obviously by default looks really good, and the textures are usually pretty high, but I have to, again, nerf them so I can actually play them somewhat decently on. See how it's kind of artifacting already because of the lights?